Just like everybody else. Okay, can we hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? There, Strawberry? Okay, good. There we go. Oh, okay, everybody. Welcome on in. So, what I was saying before was, I'm so tired. I overslept today, guys. I was a little bit too high last night, and I guess I overslept, and I slept in. So, we'll probably be going till 1 o'clock today, just to make up for the lateness today. So, and my wife's got an appointment. She's already awake, so I don't need to worry about running there and getting her and waking her up in a half an hour. So, at least I better not have to worry about waking your ass up. Trying to bust again. Oh, well, guys, welcome on in to the Unknown Prophet Daily Tarot Readings. Hello, my name is Joshua Bleasy. I do daily tarot readings between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And I want to say a big congratulations to our 500 followers grand prize winner, Light Seeker, won the great grand prize. You had to be here for it, guys. If you wanted to find out what the grand prize was, it wasn't a complete new freaking system set up for your PC. Everything except the tower or something that went in it to run it. You got a monitor, you got speakers, you got a stream deck, you got a microphone, you got a bunch of things. It was basically a streaming package. And I was very fortunate by getting some really decent sized money for stuffing like that. It was a $500 package that you could have won. And you had to be here during that time because I announced it during that. So, because I said, if you wanted to come, there was going to be a very big announcement during that reading during that time. And I did a 6-hour stream. So I don't want to hear any, well, I missed it kind of complaining. Okay. But they were the winners. And I want to tell you something even more special about it. He lives in India, so I couldn't send him the stuff, right? So I said, okay, what's your PayPal? I'll just PayPal you the money I was going to give you for the thing. And he says, I don't know about that, if I want that or not. Let me give it a day to think. And then he turns around and he says this, I want you to donate the money you would have given me to World Hunger in my name. So this one goes out to fucking Light Seeker because that was the most awesome fucking move. He won a grand prize. He could have turned in and got the money. I said you can do it to donate to a bunch of things. So he did something that was a very, very compassionate thing for a bunch of people that got $500. Might not seem like a lot of money, but when you've been in the same spot I have been, and I've been homeless. Me and my wife have both been homeless, and we've both been hungry. Where we've gone into trash bins to be able to survive. That week's day of food. So it's not like we are strangers to eating stuff that isn't exactly the healthiest for us, but it will get us sustained for a while. Might get a little bit of a tummy ache from it, but hey, it's better than going hungry. You know what I'm saying? And we had a lot of giveaways, guys, too. We had merchandise giveaways that we did. So if you guys missed it, go watch the VOD, guys. We did readings. We were talking for a while. We were just vibing out. We were trying to do some dance party stuff, trying to get you guys and show you how much I appreciate you guys as well. So let me reopen my queue now because now I've got all the pretty things set up. See, I got this new microphone, but it doesn't work quite yet because it keeps echoing out. I'm supposed to be using this today, but there's such a big delay. I don't know if I want to use it today. So I have to figure it out because I'm supposed to get my stuff for my new PC tomorrow. So Wednesday I will probably be streaming from a completely new setup. So, there's going to be quirks there, right? So, and then I've got to make sure I got to get everything set up. And depending on what time I get the damn thing in the first place, because it's not coming till tomorrow sometime, if everything goes according to plan, that is. I've had a little bit of, you think money is going to give you a lot of fun things here, but not all of the time does it, work out because, your bank says, nope, you can't spend that much money. And I'm like, damn it.
But it's my money.
But it's my money.
Don't tell me how I can spend.
So I don't know if I can order lunch or anything today, but whatever.
Well, I could.
Yeah, but I will wait till you get home so we can share some lunch.
Okay.
Or if I do get something, it'll be something that you could What won't matter. What would you like to come home to eat then? I'm asking the wifey what she wants to eat for lunch, lunch or dinner later. I can use her number. Did you already do the payment for that?
No, I'm gonna do that when I go into
Okay.
the appointment. But
Just let me-
that's only $750, and I asked for $1,000.
Yeah, so we're good. So we can still get lunch today. Yay us! Yeah, we've been a little bit ordering out a lot more this last couple of weeks because you know what? When you've lived the kind of life we have lived, when you get stuff like this and you consider it, everything that you went through to get there, to get it, guys, I'm telling you, you know. So it's lunch today. We're considering what we want for lunch, guys. Any ideas with me and the wife? Pizza's out of the question. We just got done having pizza. I think we're burgered out for right now.
Yeah.
Doing good there, Zeal. Welcome in, returning chatter. Welcome back in, all of you guys. So, you know, after 7 years of waiting to be approved for Social Security, I thought, okay, I won my case finally. But the judge said, nope, you don't deserve money for the time that yeah, I was actually thinking about that. The pandemic, you know, because the pandemic happened the same time my doctor told me to stop working. It was literally a month before the pandemic became, well, we all said the lockdown crap, you know what I'm saying? Got it? Enough up there? And you know, hey, Bill, hey, how's it going? Welcome back in, fams. Yeah, you know, we all came together and stuff like that, you know, and me and my wife, we've been living on my wife's Social Security for, what was it, 6 years completely? More than that? How long about?
No, you just got. We've been here 7 years. And I was approved in 14, so 10 years.
Yeah, about 10 years ago, my wife got it. We've been living on $1,000 for 10 years, guys. Can you imagine how this feels right now when we have her? She's fine. She's absolutely good. You know, she's a double amputee. She had other issues that got her disabled, but now she's 100% qualifies for disability and Social Security because, unfortunately, she's getting to that age. But you know what? They say 65 is the new 20, so you know I'm not too worried about it. So she's not even at 65 yet. So she's got a ways to go. Then a couple more birthdays yet. Okay, so you know that's how things are going. So now we'll put that out of the way for now. Yeah, I was thinking, ouch. Yeah, but I got it, you know. And then we gave away some special prizes. Journey of Self-Discovery got a custom-made coffee mug with their name on it. That was one of the prizes. That's already been shipped. Some merchandise during stream that I gave away that you could win. We gave away about 4 different things. We gave away 2 private readings. One was on air. It was a journey layout reading, kind of giving that of the very last person I was going to read for, the biggest reading I was going to do for that day. It was like, whew, after that one. Thank you. Just let her sit there. So you know that's the way that goes. So
Coffee and a cigarette.
So now I got coffee and a cigarette. We're all ready to do readings today, guys. Like I said, it was kind of it's not a normal day. I woke up a fuck ton late. I was like, okay, I'm just going to close my eyes it was 8 o'clock. I thought I could take a nice little half an hour cat nap, which worked out pretty good. But then I slept an extra half an hour because my dumbass doesn't know how to wake up when my wife tries to push me awake. I keep telling her, grab the fucking water if you have to wake me up. Sprinkle it, go, sprinkle until I wake up.
I baptize you.
Give me the old-fashioned bedtime baptism by a witch. I don't know how I can handle that. I started working on the meanings today for the tarot deck that I'm going to be printing out, guys. I started working on it today. I got a couple things done. I still got a lot of crap I've got to go through and do still, but We're getting closer there. Yeah, I just forgot. Hey, Lightseeker, welcome in. Give me a second. Like I said, I hadn't opened it up yet because I got kind of a late start. Here he is, our newest VIP, by the way, who I want to say congratulations and thank you for being such a giving person. I just got done saying it to a bunch of people, by the way. So you're first in line. Don't even have to worry about joining a queue there, Lightseeker. Just tell me what your numbers are, what you need to know today, and I know you feel very blessed for winning that prize. But it was very, very nice of you and very kind and compassionate to do that for others rather than self. That's, I don't know. I believe in karma, so trust me, it will come back to you someday, even more better than what you did for me today. I guarantee you that. In fact, I bless you that it will come back to you 10 times as good as you did for somebody else. So watch out. Here comes good stuff in life.
Ask him what part of India he's in.
My wife wants to know what part of India you are in because my sister-in-law goes there on a regular basis to be in India. If you're willing to share that information. Province or what part that you're in about is fine. I don't need an address or nothing. Actually,
Because she goes,
Delhi. Delhi.
Okay. Because she normally goes to Bangalore.
Oh, she usually goes to Bangalore. So that's where she usually goes and visit.
Near it.
Or near that. I guess so. Yeah, that's kind of it there. Yeah, you know what? That's what I said. My sister-in-law has been visiting India for I don't know how long she's been doing it for but she's a follower of the
Satya Sai Baba.
Satya Sai Baba, and she's been following him for a while now. So,
for many years.
So that's kind of her path and her what she's kind of up to right now. But that's her life. Enough about me telling about all of that other fun stuff. And what do you guys think? You guys like my new little headband I got here? Do you? Do you like it? Do you? And
It looks like a galaxy.
It looks like a galaxy or whatever else you want to say there. Although I'm kind of like, maybe I should have put it on with the colors a little bit more in front there. Like the colors in front there, so it could have been like this kind of a deal. Or I could always put on one of my other ones here. Somewhere around here. Where did I put it? Oh God, where did I put my and then we're gonna go back to America here. Really.
Is that the same one?
Nope, this is a brand new one.
Oh, I was about to say, how'd you get it so freaking clean?
I washed it. It's an inch of its life. No, I bought a new one. So, okay, so we got okay, 8 and 21. And what is your question today there, Lightseeker? Yeah, okay, I hear you. Just checking in with my guides, making sure they're all ready. Because like I said, I had a late start today. So that needs to be washed. That needs to be washed anyway, so just put it in there. That doesn't need to be washed because I just got that. So those need to be thrown into the washer. So if you do that on your way, whenever you decide to go, wherever you decide to go.
Uh-huh.
And then I got this here. So give me a second. Good morning, Swifty. All right. I had to light my candle here real quick. Get the power going up. The power source going. My power source for the moment. And my wife helped me cleanse my ass today, so I know I'm ready because she's the stone of magic, and trust me, she does something, she does it good. So I know I'm good today. Oh God, yeah, not to toot my own horn a little bit, but I am a spiritual teacher, depending on the kind of spiritualness you want to be taught. So if you ever want to be, we're thinking of doing an online coven someday, of probably sooner than later. But right now I want to get the tarot deck done, and I want to get all of my last mundane crap done before I'm ready to say, oh goody, I'm going to just do everything for everybody else now. Not that I don't do that anyway, but
I was about to say, you do everything for everybody.
So, but, I do have to be a little bit more mindful of the money now and stuff like that. So, yeah. Yeah. Got you. Yeah, I hear you. So, let's see what the cards have to say for you there today, Lightseeker.
Are those cleansing?
Yeah, these are cleansing. This is a cleansing shuffle. Just because it's part of my thing.
Part of your ritual.
Part of ritual. I know what card I got today for me today. So I'm supposed to listen to my guide today and look at that card in a new, different way. Oh, what do you guys think of the new mat? This is one of my mouse pads that you guys can get in my merch store. I had to go buy something that my mouse could actually work on. You know what I'm saying? So here are your 8 and 21 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you have a 4 God card message there, Lightseeker. Yeah, doesn't it though? I had a different one with one of my original mouse pads that I did. It was just too white for a mouse to pick up on a lot of the things here. And it does a lot better with this nice little background. I can even put it just like right here. You might see me moving the mouse every once in a while, but Oh, and Lightseeker says hi. Okay, now we got the 21 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
And the 21st is on top.
The 21st card is now on top, like my wife just wonderfully pointed out to me. Okay, here are the blessings about to come your way you want to know. What is to come for you? Okay. So, Lightseeker. Yeah, it's a killer. So I got the coffee. I've got everything else now. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of stuff that I want to get too, guys. I'm giving myself a lot more benefit of using this money not only to help improve my streams, but be able to do a little bit more things. I might be doing a gaming channel on the weekends and hanging out with friends at night, playing things like Valorant or Party Animals. I'd like to be able to do things like that with you guys once in a while too. Just one day a week where we just kind of get together and do something besides tarot reading. Movie night, something like that. I want to build this community to be this big, strong thingy. So, but Lightseeker, that kind of leads me into what's going on with you, though, just a little bit. When my wife, thank you, honey, for doing that. My wife is such a loving wife. I love her so much. She's such a good wife. I don't know what I did to deserve her, but
You deserve it.
I don't question it anymore. Okay, so I got a new ring light, so my cards could show up better and stuff like that. So
You deserve me.
I know I deserve you. Boy, do I ever. Woman of my dreams. Check. House, I've always wanted, check. Thinking, check. I'm playing Zelda online right now. Old school Link to the Past Zelda. And I'll tell you what, playing that game after 20 years of not playing video games is a challenge because, this old brain of mine used to be a monster mad person at this thing. And now my skills have gone way down. But anyway, we'll get back. We'll talk about that after this reading because I really want to get into it for Lightseeker. Sorry, just kind of. I had to. It was like that. Are you ready there, Lightseeker? I'm getting a little bit more information too, so. So, Lightseeker, whenever you're ready, just say ready now that I've gotten all of that out of the way here. And like I said, guys, I'll probably go a little bit longer than I normally do today because of that, Yeah. So, the blessing's coming your way. You know how you've been waiting to have that happy feeling inside where you feel welcomed and appreciated and stuff like that? We all have a little bit of ourselves that wants that acceptance, to be loved by many different people, you know, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's the world at large, whether it's just self. Um, Getting back around people that will not only draw in more positivity to your life, so there's going to be a couple of people who are going to start to come into your life a little bit that are going to start to give you some more blessings on that social kind of scale. So I think you've been kind of trying to work on that social scale a little bit and kind of re-emerging from the hobbit hole and back into everyday life, and that means we've got to take what we've learned and go out there and be big people about it and say, hey, I'm ready to show people who I am, but I'm not going to accept just any people. I want positive people who are mindful about their path, who are working on themselves, who may not have everything figured out, but at least we're working on it, and we can do this together. So, yeah, and that's kind of what's kind of coming for you there is that not only for what you've done, the universe has already started to recognize it in your reading here. The Bass card is about being like a sunflower in a sunflower field. So imagine this is what you're going to be experiencing. You are one of these sunflowers in the sunflower field, surrounded by a bunch of other people who are trying to reach for goodness and light. And that light is going to be drawn into all of you. And then you are going to take that energy and use it to benefit not only yourself, but more often than not others. And that will increase that circle of light, that circle of friends. And then you will finally have your family that you hoped you would always have, the group of friends that you would always have. Just kind of like I said, you have to start looking out for those like-minded people when they start coming your way and you get the good feelings inside about them and it seems easy and it's not something that you have to fight against and they challenge you, but they're not, mean or cruel about it. You know what to look for as far as a good friend is, okay? I don't know to sit here and tell you exactly how to make friends, okay? But I know it's not going to seem like it, but it's going to be a time for you to give back to self. Just like what you did to others and donating that money away. Okay? When we do something like that, the universe honestly does take notice. Okay? It's not about the money. It's about the action of giving away something that was honestly something you did earn or deserve or whatever, right? So now it's going to be about taking what you get from said people and yourself and giving it back to yourself so that we can finally find that acceptance within ourselves. We can finally find that acceptance, and all of that stuff as well. So donating back to self will be one of the things that will be happening. That means you will probably start to finally feel the I feel at home within myself kind of a feeling. And then you'll be doing something that will be the final coup de grace of it all. And that will be Lightseeker, your last and final time that you will ever have to worry about major worry or major anxiety or overcoming major fears will not be that hard anymore because you'll be throwing away a lot of your old stuff. And not just throwing it away, but we're going to put it into some compost pile. But we're going to make sure that we get we're letting all of those easily digestible scraps kind of decay so that can turn into fertile ground. So it doesn't mean you have a lot to give away. You're just giving away the last little, you're giving up all the puppet strings finally. And wouldn't that be nice to finally feel that? To get rid of the puppet strings, to throw away just that tiny little bit of those tiny little last little things that just have to be finished and said, I'm done, I have to move on, I have to move forward, blah, blah, blah. No, that's where we're going, okay? But they're trying to allow you this message as well. They know that sometimes when good things start to happen, we still get kind of defensive about it. We still kind of want to protect ourselves, even when we're getting the good kind of things what we're asking for. The universe is going to start to send you a lot of blessings. They want you to be receptive of those things. They want you to be grateful for those things, thankful for those things, because the universe said you deserve it. It's kind of like you said, you won that little thing. And that's what we're doing on. So we're not working on this defensive posture anymore. Well, now this posture that we've had for such a long time will finally break, melt, and turn into something even better. Lifeblood. Because that water goes into that ground, captures all of that stuff that you decayed, that turned into something that became a part of the circle of life, that got renewed, rebirthed, and repurposed, and now it's going back into your garden to help fertilize it and help it grow, and not make you be that person who has to worry about this defensive extra posture anymore. Wouldn't it be finally nice to be free of that and not have that feeling anymore? That's what you're on your way to finding out, completing that goal and getting to that. So that's basically what's saying they're going to help you get to that. Not only for what you did for me, but what you are currently doing in your life too. It's not just about what you did for me. You do more than a lot of different people there. So but we do have a little bit of a God card message for you too there, Light Seeker. And they've got a four God card message for you too today as well. The ask my teacher how to fill this gap, LOL. Well, I understand that feeling, not only as a teacher, but maybe as student, becoming teacher. If you're always the eternal student, you will never have to learn. You will gain knowledge. Learning is the process of taking something you didn't know to something you do know. That's learning. Knowledge, though, knowledge is different, because knowledge means you've taken that information, you've given it the old scrubbing and think about and what you want to do with that, and you said, how do I going to use this idea in my head? And you go, oh wait, here we go. Yep. And I think this is exactly what they want to kind of finish off telling you. All right, there, my young Padawan friend. Kitty, welcome into the queue, by the way. I'll see you in just a little bit here. So, what do they want you to know, especially with the questions you've been asking lately? It's time to realize you have more potential than you're giving yourself credit for, that you need to stop being such a baby about it, that you need to stop being so afraid to grow, that you are staying on that tree and not letting the cycle of life happen. Life, death, and rebirth happens to us every single day, folks. If you go to sleep, if you've ever lost consciousness of any kind, I don't care how long it was, you have lived one whole day. One circle around the sun every day changes us. Every second of every day changes us. And it's time to remind ourselves that we have the potential. We've always had the potential to be all of that which we wanted to see in our heads. Can you imagine that blessing? That finally, you don't have any more crap you need to start to really do. And they want you to finally hear them, that you have to start to use that power. That little bud has to start to shine like that beautiful, shining soul that you are. And allow that light to fill you up. Fill you so much that you are a beacon to others. You will someday become a spiritual teacher. I guarantee it, somewhere down the road. It may be a while before you get there. You have a lot more left to learn, but one day you will be the spiritual teacher you've always hoped you could find someday. So that's all about what you need to start to learn how to do, though, because until you've learned that this past that made you be who you are today, and I know this has been one of the most difficult things for you to get over, but when you finally realize that this is now your history book not a war chronicle for you to go back and go, well, that battle and that battle and this battle. No, you know what? It's what happened. I'm going to be honest and truthful about it, how I felt, all of that stuff. But you know what? I don't need to lug it around with me on my back as this heavy extra rock in my pack. I don't need it. It's time to let it go so that I can start to move forward and find a different new path. That's where we're working on right now. And they want you to get ready to receive. It's time to take. I know it's going to be kind of weird for a while for you to do it, but it's time for you to take. It's time for you to open the gifts of the universe. It's time for you to say what you're ready for and taking that time in. And that means allowing that what has been given to you, whether good, bad, or indifferent, it's a gift. How you use that gift, however, comma space, is what you are going to be giving. So whatever answer this is trying to tell you here, and I think it's just kind of going off on the last little crescendo of a little thing here and just giving you that little bit more knowledge that, hey, we see this is something you were doing right now. Acknowledgement. It feels like an acknowledgement and a just kind of saying, hey, good job, keep going. You know what I'm saying? We know what you're trying to work on, but, you know. Well, you know, we all are working on, we're all working on something every day. If you're not working on something every day, I don't care if it's making dinner or doing something new, you do something different every day. It's not like you get up and do the exact same thing with the exact same routine, never changing it. There are people out there who do that. Trust me, I know them, but they have such a routine that if you interrupt their routine even a little bit, they go stir crazy until it's fixed. You know, I'm not one of those kind of people. But I know there are some people out there. I know OCD and all of that stuff as well. So, you know what? And I want to say one more time to Light Seeker, congratulations for being our grand prize winner. You had to be here in order to get that knowledge of what you would have won and stuff like that. Like I said, we were giving away a monitor, a camera for that monitor, speakers, a stream deck, a microphone, kind of like this one a little bit. You know, and, you know, the only thing I did provide for you was like a ring light and, you know, the tower that went with it. But everything else, I was ready to say, give it all away because I was just that fortunate person who got really good money at the time. I'm doing a $500 follower. See, the universe pays me back too. So, and guess what I want to do with it? I want to give it to people, you know. But I do have some plumbing issues to fix, so the giving away and spending it on frivolous things is going to be ending soon. We've got to start saving our money. Our stove is going to be here on Friday, which we can't wait. I want to go buy something I can put in an oven and actually cook it in an actual oven. Damn, no hookers and beer for me. Nope, I'm sorry. I never did. I've done the hooker thing. Not recommended. I never did blow because I had sinus issues already. I didn't need more. And the drinking part, yeah, I did my fair share of that and all of that stuff. But, you know what? Life is good. I had a pretty, you know, I had a mild life there compared to my wife. So when I want to say talk about experience, you talk to my wife for 5 seconds and listen to her life and go, oh my God, how did you make it through that shit? You think I've got it bad? She's got it, had it worse, okay? Oh, okay. Katie, welcome on back in, my lady. I'm sorry about the rambling, but it happens. I know it was a joke. I was trying to be funny back. It's ha ha ha. See, we don't take things so seriously here. You know, I know there are a couple of streamers out there who are very business oriented, and if you mess with them, they will probably never forgive you. There's one person that I love very much out there right now. I'm not even going to say their name anymore, and I want to move on from it. So, enough said. I had a situation where I lost a Twitch friend. Not as long as I can't go watch them or be a part of their community anymore, because I was an idiot, you know, and I deserved it. But I've tried to make up for it and not be such an idiot anymore. I'm not the smartest man all of the time. Even though I come here and I give all of this wonderful stuff. Hey, I have a friend, but I have a weird feeling that I have to keep my eye on her. I was wondering, what does she think of me? Okay. And give me your numbers there, kitty, whenever you're ready. Yeah. Here are your 5 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And your second set of numbers, 1 through 52. Got it?
Yep. How warm is it out?
I have no clue.
Oh, I thought you picked something up from outside. Yeah,
Oh, it wasn't that bad. Sorry. Yeah, I got the mouse pad. It wasn't that bad. About what you expect it to be for 30 to 40 degree weather abouts.
Okay.
What's your second number, kitty? 1 through 52. Whenever you get a chance, just let me know that, okay? Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar. I don't know. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Crazy. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Feedback sucks. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to fix something real quick and fucked it all up. Oh my God, I'm sorry about that, guys. Hoofty. Yeah, that's why I did that.
Ooh, oh boy.
So I'm so sorry about that, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm just waiting for second number, which is 3. I just saw it come up. So 1, 2, and the third card now about this whole situation here for you. About what's going on, right, with this young lady. So let's get into the reading here and actually do what we need to be doing. And I can work on the audio issues later. I'm going to need some help. I need someone to help me with OBS and setting things up a tiny bit. Like I said, I don't want to make too much happen in the thing and stuff like that. Yeah, Space and Vet, yeah. They've landed. It's this big thing that I'm feeling coming for humanity is getting closer, guys. I don't know if it's going to be beginning of March or not, but somewhere in March-ish, that thing is coming. So late February or March is when I was told that something big is coming for all of us. I don't know if that's right or not. I can't wait to see if I'm right or wrong there. So, but for you, kitty, you want to get into knowing this information. So let's get back to it. I know it seems right now that this friend that you are having this weird feeling on and that you feel like you have to keep an eye on and wondering what she thinks of you and stuff like that. Well, yeah, I like it a lot better than some of the other ones out there, okay? I'm not going to lie. It's not the best software out there, but as far as user ability to function and do something right, that's the way it goes. But the thing about what's going with you, kitty, is that we are ready for change. We are ready for something new to happen. in life. And the way she's viewing you right now is going through a change within yourself, within her life. Hydrate or dihydrate. You know, and that means that we have to recognize that you're kind of going through this cycle for a reason. This death that has just happened in your life there, kitty. We're working towards the rebirthing part right now. And as this friend and this weird feeling that you're getting here is her energy is changing. It's going from a lower vibration to a higher vibration. Okay? And that sometimes feels like a little bit of a disconnect between our friends, because when we're ready for really positive changes or really major changes in our life, our energy kind of shifts a little bit. We do kind of get that weird ass feeling, unless they're being a little bit underhanded. I don't really think your friend is really worried about anything more than wanting to see you make a change in your life for the better, wanting to see you be a little bit more positive kind of minded person and stuff like that there, kitty. I think they're more worried about you than you are worried about them. And I don't know why they have concerns, but right now they have valid concerns about why you're not doing some of the things you're supposed to be doing for yourself right now. Rather than seeing hurting and pain, they're distancing themselves from you because right now you're in I need to fix me mode rather than I can help my friends mode. And right now she needs to work on herself rather than what you need to be working on. You're both working on the basically the same things. What she feels that you're trying to do right now is find this place where you feel at home within self. You know how when you come home from a long day of hard work and you know it's time to rest, relax, replenish, and get back everything that you were giving out to this world, and you get to spend time with your family, the people who are the most important to you, whatever the case may be, feeling that inside of ourselves for the very first time. Can you imagine what she might be feeling right now if she's suddenly coming into feeling better about who she is, but questioning why she thinks she deserves better in her life, but still trying to struggle between that I deserve it and don't deserve it kind of emotion and trying not to hurt your friends along the way? Well, that's what we're both working on. We're both trying to build new homes within ourselves so that we don't keep going back to the same old bad patterns we did. It's time to have that honest conversation with your friend and find out just where they're at in their journey towards that home. Be a little bit more supportive. They're trying to get over some depression right now, okay? They're trying to get over some of that depression that they've kind of endured through life, just like you are doing. It's not about the deep, sad kind of depression, okay? I'm not talking about chemical depression where you need something to help control you. I'm talking about I've gotten a bad funk and I don't know how to get out of it because my stupid brain doesn't know how to look at the positive right now. I'm trying, but right now it just seems like it's very hard to do such things. Like, I don't know, think of anything better that could happen better for me because nothing ever has, and I don't believe anything ever will make it better, right? And overcoming that sadness that we feel inside about what we have to leave behind in order to find that happiness. What if your friend needs to leave you behind? Not because you're a bad friend, not because of anything that you've ever done, not because of anything that you might have said. Maybe she just needs to go on a different journey than you right now. That doesn't mean that you can't stay in contact with said friend and allow her the time and space and energy to go grow enough to come back and overcome these things that are coming in her life. So as you were saying, what is she thinking of you? She's sad. She's sad about how things are going between you and her, and it kind of feels like there's a little bit of tension there, like there's a miscommunication issue there. And the things that you're both trying to do, and I like to use this very, very realistically. I know you know what a matchbox or a pack of matches is. Most of us do, right? Well, you know that little part on the back of a matchstick? That's that little rough patch. You don't think that this is important, that we need this in our lives? Just like all this crap that's been happening to you and her in your life, don't think it's going to be for any sort of purpose whatsoever? Well, you're dead freaking wrong. It's time to use that rough patch that you've created and take out that stick of destiny in the palm of your hand, that matchstick that lights your future to be what you've always wanted it to be. And you've got to make a choice. Either I can live in my new motions, my new way of looking at things, my new power source. I can ignite my path by taking the power in the palm of my hands, using it to my advantage, that what I've been through will be that catalyst that strikes that match so I can have my fire back, my power back. And where do I want to put this power? If I think about it too long, it will burn out or burn me. What I need to do is put it onto my candle, the candle that sustains me, to believe that this will keep continuing happening to me through powerful forces that are beyond my control, that my own spirituality, my own life, my own drive, my own ambitions will lead me to that point. And that's kind of what is going on right now there, Kitty. It's not so much about you, honestly. You're getting a weird feeling from her because just like, I want you to think, what if you had just suddenly changed one very important thing that you do all the time? Just pick one of your minor bad attributes that kind of get in your way sometime. Okay, minor bad attributes. Just take one bad minor attribute that you're doing wrong, and then turning that around. And the universe is trying to basically say to you, hey, you know what? We gave you this trouble and tribulation for a reason, so you can learn how to do exactly what you said you wanted to learn. Please teach me how to forgive. Please teach me how to overcome. Please teach me how to be a powerful person. Remember when these were the words we were speaking? Well, guess what? The universe is making you own up to those words, because now they're trying to give you exactly what you asked for. How are you using it is the whole point, And I think your friend's weird feelings are more about the changes that are coming for her in her life, not necessarily what you need to be worried about right now. So that's your reading there, my friend. No, and it feels like a miscommunication issue. It just feels like right now you're both on a little bit of a different path, and your friend might be giving you the stink eye, but because they see you making changes, they don't understand or don't know what's going on either. They're wondering the same thing. What's going on with them? What are they doing now? Blah 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 blah. Just like you. It's the I don't let the green-eyed monster or jealousy of something that they have that you don't have sneak in there either. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to start to hate your friends because they're doing better than you are sometimes. It's human nature sometimes. It's not personal. It's just, you're doing better than me. Why do you deserve it and I don't? Okay? Well, she's not doing some of the stuff you're doing. And that means your vibrations are coming higher too, Kitty. And from what your guides are telling me, they still want you to keep journaling for a little bit. I know you kind of stopped that. They want you to go back to journaling again. And they want you to use the blue book with the funny symbol on it. I don't know what it is. Blue book. I'm seeing a blue notepad book with I don't know, it kind of looks like a crest. I don't know. How do I explain this? It's like I don't know. It's some kind of special symbol, some kind of weird crest that I'm not quite sure of what I'm seeing here, but it feels very connected to you. You would understand what I'm saying. What I mean by the crest on a book. That's blue. But that's the way it goes, guys. We are always learning every day, all day long, day and night. And now, if I could get this stupid thing to work, I would have been a happy boy. if I could get the microphone to work, it would have been even a better day for me. But this thing does not want to work for me quite yet. But I'm looking forward to when I can actually use this. Properties. I wonder if I can do it now. Well, it's not showing up, first of all. Oh, the wifey's taking a shower. Ooh, baby. Wifey in the shower. Okay. Wifey in the shower. Okay, so I'm fixing shit on screen. Okay, be new girl, give me a second. I'll be right back here. You know me, always messing with something on stream. Like I said, I'll have to fix it later because it's going to take a little bit of working. And I'm probably going to be reworking things all day. Cleansing, yeah, I'm going to do a cleansing shuffle. I didn't know what your question was there, Zeal. Zeal, what was that? I didn't understand what you were trying to say there. Fine, well, I'll join. Okay, well, give me a second to finish up my little tape job here. And now the cat's gone crazy. Crazy cat, crazy wife, crazy me. What will I ever do? Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't think it's plugged in. That would be why it's not working. Because it's not plugged in. Let's see. And then we're going to do a Be New Girls reading here in just a second. As soon as I get this in there. Lie in the die on tonight. Something I see that you to me. Alright, now let's see here. Okay, well, whatever. I want to try one more thing here. Nope, it's not showing up. So that means that there's something else going on. I don't know what it is. Oh, I guess you can't plug it into yourself. How about that? You really can't plug in something that's already plugged in. I'm sorry about this. Help! Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So. Fine, just get out there. Let's see. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. This is the little microphone. What do you guys think? It's got a little bit of an echo, but a little bit better voice, maybe. So tell me, what do you think of this one versus the internal? I mean, is the echo too bad? And let me see if I can fix that. Because now I just got to make sure there's no monitor out. Give me a second. I'm doing some other properties here. Because it's not supposed to be going through the monitor at all. This is the one I need to get rid of. Okay, one of these has to go away. Yes. Okay. So does this sound better, guys? And Binu Girl, why don't you give me your numbers in question too? When you're getting there, when I look back up, I'll find out here. Now, where did it go? Microphone. Well, let's just turn the microphone down and go to here. So how does this sound, guys? There we go. I'm going to try using this here. Yep, I'm going to do that right now. And just get into doing some reading. Back to readings here. Mess with all my junk later. Well, see, now it's like I'm on air. You can see me here. Haha. And I'm still trying to fix this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Here we go. A cleansing shuffle definitely is needed. 1. And the candle went out, so I got to relight the candle. Great. What the hell? No, now my candle went out. And in order to fix it, I've got to cut down some of this fucking wax that just got melted. It tipped over, and now it's like I'm trying to play catch up here a little bit, so I'm sorry, guys. I know what I'm gonna get. I know what I'm gonna get for lunch today. I just gotta figure out if I want to wait for her to eat it, or if I want to eat mine first, and then she can have hers when she has hers. I was thinking, someone said sushi earlier. That sounds really good. I want to say thank you for putting up with my ass, getting that done, taking care of that. I know it might not seem like it, why a candle is important during my readings, but it is really a part of my power source here. You know, that candle provides me with the energy that I need, so I don't have to take it from nobody. The goddess gives me all my energy right here. All I've got to do is collect it and take it in and be able to get the kind of readings you know. So now we're going to do another fucking cleansing shuffle, and then we're going to do your official fucking cleansing shuffles here, because I'm a crazy man with a master plan. Ha ha ha. And you said, I know it was 10, and usually it's 10 and 1, so what is it, 10 and what today? Oh, it's 7 and 5. Okay, 7 and 5 today. Okay. All right, here are your 7 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the 5th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I know what the question is, but did you ever hear back from the one you were wondering about? Yeah, We'll see what they say, though, what the cards say, though. But you haven't heard back from the other one yet? Yeah. Because I felt like that was what might have been the one, so I don't know if the energy's changed or what, but let's see where the energies are here for you this time. Oh, Jesus. So, okay, now we get into your reading. Okay, be new girl? Yeah, that's sad. I thought you'd hear back by today or tomorrow. I thought you would. I thought that's what they were telling me. You'd hear back today or tomorrow. Kind of a day. I mean, if you don't hear back today or tomorrow, I'd call them and check in where your status is. Yeah, exactly. I'd call them and ask them if where your status is. I don't know if you made it this time. Even though you had a 75% chance, you didn't get to the top 90%. Sorry, maybe. But maybe it's for the best. We don't know. Let's find out what this new interview has to tell us, okay? You know, and what the things that they were telling you. Yeah, I do kind of ramble and go around a lot, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm a very ADHD kind of a person sometimes. I see a butterfly and I go, ooh, pretty, you know. But I try to get back to it as quickly as possible because sometimes I'm making a point. Sometimes I'm getting information. Sometimes it's like 5 different avenues of information coming in at the same time. And then my mouth starts to work. Coming! I might have a door knocker. Alright guys, thank you very much for that. My wife's meal for the day came. I forgot it was this late. You know, usually around this time I'm starting to wind down the stream and start to get going to get ready to raid out to somebody and stuff like that. And like I said, I woke up late today. I almost thought about not streaming today. And I said, no, tomorrow I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be streaming in the morning or not, depending on when I get my little my new tower for my computer system too, because I've got to set that all up, plug everything in there, do all the setup crap, and then I've got to make sure it all works, and then I've got to set up OBS all over again and transfer files, and you know how it goes, right? So I might have to keep this set up until the weekend, and then starting next week with the new setup. So we'll see. Sorry, I got away from it a little bit there. But this new interview sees your drive and passion, definitely, that you're a go-getter, that you want to be able to go out there and get this job, that you're really trying to make an impression here. So I kind of think that even though things might have not happened very well for this last job, I think your interviewing game is increasing. Every interview, I think, is getting you closer and closer to that job. You know, I think it's all about how you use what you have been given to your yeah, Zio, I'm sorry, but that's why I have a queue for a reason. So I just, if I see someone's in the queue, that's when I generally go there. So I'm sorry about that if I missed you, but that job interview, they still see that there are some things that you do need to get rid of before they, want to actually look at you as an employee. I don't know if this one's going to be really much in the future for you, honestly, because it kind of feels like they feel like you have a little bit too much to overcome a little bit sometimes. You're still kind of throwing away some bad habits that you've had in previous employment places that you have to let go of that bad taste in our mouths for where we're currently at, okay? I know that's a hard pill to swallow, That's what I'm talking about. Okay? It's just you have to start to use what you're being given as not fuel, but allow it to just digest, let it become something new and different, let that resolve in their mind. So that's kind of one of the things they're thinking too. They see you as more of the free spirit who's trying to escape a cage and get into some place where it feels more like home. So that's kind of what they see you as, a little bit more of a, I really, there are a lot of desperate people looking for jobs right now, but there's a lot of people looking for people who want a job right now too. So, it's now, since the pandemic happened, we all had the opportunity to kind of press the reset button on what we wanted to do with life. And some of us took advantage of it and said, screw you, I don't need a boss anymore. I can be my own streamer and get the kind of support I need. The Larimer's Door card is all about exiting that old cage so that you can start to walk or start to make a new home that you want to live in rather than a cage you get trapped by. You know what I'm saying? The Extinguish card means that they feel that there's a couple more things. There's way too many things in front of you that they have to extinguish first before they get to you on this one. So I don't know if this is going to be... So I'm not saying that you shouldn't go with your intuitions here. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. And it says like they still feel like maybe you have way too many fires out there a little bit sometimes. Like you're trying to go around putting out all the old crap rather than embracing a new future with the new company, And I think that sour taste to have. High class hippies in the chat lurking around. Thank you for the lurk, my lady. But that's kind of what was going on there. This one doesn't feel as positive as the last one. Like, you almost kind of, like I said, it feels like you have it felt good, but it feels like, I don't know if you left them with a bad taste or something like that. That's what I'm saying. That's what their impressions were. Okay, let me read what she said. I asked what their impressions of me were, and they said if I was the last person they were interviewing for this job, which I am, they would hire me. Well, see, there you go. Like I said, I knew a positive job was coming your way. I just didn't know which way to go. Sometimes, I say this with all due respect, be new girl, okay? I love you with all of my heart, young lady, okay? But you spend way too much time worrying about what everybody else thinks rather than just getting into it and starting to fix our shit a little bit. You let other people define who you are as a person a little bit, way too much there. And I know that you're working on it and you're trying to overcome that. But I'm just telling you, if you want to know what's kind of hanging you up on life right now, it seems like you're way too invested in everybody else rather than being way invested in myself. When I should be working on me, I'm still trying to dip my fingers into everybody else's crap. And that's taking away from your journey and your path a little bit. That might be why things aren't going the way you want them to right now. So maybe if we start to focus in on that a little bit, because some of those other things are, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what we're doing. So, like I said, maybe an acknowledgement for you. Hey, Zeal, if you're still here, I'm sorry that I missed you. I will do your reading now. Throw me your numbers and your question. And that's where we'll go from here. And I'm sorry if I missed you. And I'm not just going to... So, I don't know if you were just being funny or what. But if you need a reading, just let me know, okay? Yeah, exactly. Working on sharpening your skills. And as a person who has been an interviewee, an interviewer, okay, most of us managers or people who are up there and stuff like that are looking for some very key things. 5 keys that we look for in an employee. Are they invested in the company? Do they care about what we're doing here? Number 2, why are they in search of a job in the first place? Was it because they're trying to leave a bad situation from a bad job? And why do they think it's going to be better here? What are their strongest and most weakest attributes? What do I have to work with here? Is there something that I can use, or all of that stuff as well? And then, and it's just to remind yourself and keep yourself in that mind frame, because the more and more you keep that mind frame, that positive mind frame for you and stuff that you're doing. I'm still, yep, I can do it right now. I was just waiting for you to throw me your numbers. That's all I'm waiting for there, Zeal. Throw me your numbers and your question, whatever you want. I'll try to answer it the best way I know how. Well, you too, I think you got it pretty good there. It's self-correcting time. It's when life is trying to self-correct itself here. And right now you're in that weight path for a reason, because we're trying to find the right one for us. And sometimes the universe stops us from going down paths they don't think we're ready for quite yet. So do you have a question, Zeal? And do you want a reading right now? Seriously asking? I will not let anything get in my way of that unless you ask me a question I want to answer it. All right. What would you like to sing on a star? 13 and 72. You know my number system, ZL. 1 through 10. I'll do the 13, but 1 through 52. Do you want 52? I'm not shuffling 72, counting 72 cards. How will life go? Okay, I'll start shuffling 13. Give me a number between 1 and 52, and that's what I'll count out for you. I don't know. I have those numbers for reasons. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. You have a one God card message, 72 cards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 71, and the 71st card is now on top. What will life go for you? You're not evil. You don't know the true meaning of that word. You think you know it, but you don't know it. You might want to think you are evil. But I'm here to tell you, my friend, you're not as evil as you think you are. But we'll get to that. You wanted to know how life was gonna, how well life will go, right? So from this point forward, if everything keeps going exactly the way it's going now and you don't make any significant major changes with your life, this is about how it's going to go. Okay? And evil may be a part of it. I have an evil side too. Trust me. There's a dark side to all of us. We all have a dark side. We all have a shadow self. We all have a part of ourselves that we consider evil, and we need to pull out the evil card every once in a while. Okay? I am not going to say that's not a valid emotion, because it is. I've been there. But what are you going to do, and what are you going to use it for? Okay, so you're evil, right? Great. Well, I know you're giving me a little bit of a hard time here, but so am I. It's about the seeds that you want to start to be planting in your life. What you need to be asking yourself is, what am I ready to start to grow in my life physically, mentally, and spiritually? Because the universe is trying to say, hey, you're not getting out of it that easy, buddy. We need you to start to pick at least one physical thing I can do better for myself, a new mental better thing I can do for myself, and a spiritual thing I can do better for myself. I need to plant those seeds into that fertile ground that I've just got done creating, and I need to take care of those seeds and watch them grow into something beautiful. And that's kind of what they're asking you to do. Start to try to pick some major things that you actually want to start to set goals on for this next year or the rest of life. It seems like you're just kind of waiting for, you don't care about a destiny. You don't care what comes next. It's all about what you're doing right now in the moment. That's what it's important to you. So seeds are about the future, about a legacy, about giving something to this world that is going to take what you give it and learn from it, or become someone new and different because of it, And the reassessment time will be finally coming to an end. We've been doing the reassessment for a while now and trying to pull out all of the stops and say, what is it that I'm doing wrong here? Or what do I need to fix? Or whatever questions might be in the head at the moment, because we all have those things. But you're searching for a puzzle piece that's already there. It's not really missing. It's just not done developing it, because it's the future, and that means looking into all these things that we feel like we might be missing, that extra part of ourselves that we feel is kind of lost or not kind of finding things and stuff like that. It's about finding that inner strength within ourselves to realize that we are still in development. We're always missing a piece, or always having a piece that's developing, because that future is yet to be discovered. The universe leaves a spot for something to fill it with. So there's one empty spot in us all that the universe is constantly filling, emptying, and emptying, depending on what we're currently working on with self. And it doesn't feel like you're really that concerned with working on self right now. It's more about I just need to live in that moment, not be worried about what other people might think I'm missing. Hey, if that means I'm evil, that means I've got this persona of myself. If that's what it takes to make myself feel empowered, as long as it's not hurting anyone, I could care less what you do. Call yourself an evil fucker as much as you want. How do you want to use this energy is where you're going to be going with this life, though. So, yeah, we have to set some goals. Yeah, we have to kind of think about what those goals are going to be. And now we have to implement those goals by burning away some of our bad patterns that kept us from doing those things in the first place. We have to fix a little bit about what's going on ourselves. At least say, enough of that shit. It's time to try something new and different. And that's the Stoke card in a nutshell. You're burning away all that which you don't need, but using it as fuel for the fire. You're adding the stuff you do need to add fuel to that fire, because you know it will empower you to do even better. The reason that, thank you, it looks like that this lesson that the universe is trying to teach you right now is something that they want you to try to learn for the last time. So that this is the last time they want to have to tell you about it. The last time they want to make you go through anything like this. Once we've learned this, we have crossed a line in the sand that says, hey, I have become the student to know that the teacher within me will always learn something a little bit new and different. The people card usually pops up when we're going through this cycle of, I need to become the student, teacher, student, teacher, student, teacher. It's a circle, and it's all about you relearning a lesson that you haven't quite learned yet. The pupil card is all about that. So, and It may be this last lesson that you have to learn. It feels like it's more of a the reason you're here. If you want to know what the reason you were here and what you had to overcome, okay, you ask him. But I do have a God card message. I don't know if you want to see your God card or not. I know this energy. I know your energy, Zeal. Who are you? I know you from somewhere else too. So they just say the thing you need to work on more than anything right now is just bringing all those things into focus. So if you've got 10 physical goals that will all meet something that will help you in your life, if you can condense all of those goals into one ball instead of 10 balls, then you're only juggling one physical ball. Even though you're working towards the same goal, you're not trying to do 10 different things to get there, okay? Same thing with the mental, same thing with the spiritual. We need to learn how to do our juggling just a little bit better. It feels like we're trying to juggle way too much all at once. It's trying to bring it all back in, find the best parts of what we want to have in our lives, then ignite that as our new power, our new source of energy, our new moment. When we take that lighting matchstick, this is the candle we put it on when we say we want it to burn a while. Now, yeah, I've got a big, nice, tall one here, and it's nice for visualization, but not everyone has this much energy within them to give in the first place, you know? It's not always about that, you know? And it's all about now how you utilize that energy and spread it throughout all of your other life, physically, mentally, and spiritually. They just want you to go and work on bringing things together in a more condensed, easier way to do it. Make things too complicated, they say. It doesn't have to be the main. It doesn't have to be so complex. We get it. We know what you're trying to ask us and do here. And Gio, I want to ask you a serious question, and I hope you're honest with me. Are you ZDR? You remind me of somebody else's energy. I used to have a person who was on my channel called ZDR, and I do feel like they come in under other names to check on me and kind of hold me accountable. I don't know if it's something. I don't know what your energy is feeling like. I know. Okay, let me ask one question first before I get into that feeling. Okay, because that's an old feeling. Are you currently going through fighting against someone who's said something about you that isn't true, or you've told the truth about a situation but they don't believe you, or something like that, and you kind of feel like they're judging you extra harshly, or not hearing some of the things that you are currently going through, because it kind of feels like either it's that or it's something else. And rather than assume, I'm asking if you're going through something like that, where you're going through that kind of experience right now, because it feels like someone's trying to hurt your name or something like that. You know, your who you are, what your presence. You know, I did it. I'm not gonna lie. There have been times in my life where I haven't made the best decisions in my life. I shared some information with somebody online that could have probably just stayed by myself. Yeah. And, you know, I pride myself on that line too. The truth is far too much fun. Why would I ever lie? I mean, it really is. The truth is way more fun than lying, because you can sit there and it depends on what your truth means, because everybody's truth is different, folks. We all don't have the same truth in here. So, well, I was wrong. Well, whatever it was then, I just felt like, I don't know if there's some situation or something that you're currently working on where someone's trying to say things about you, even though part of it is true. They don't believe the whole story, even though you told the truth. I kind of been going through something like that last in January. So it just kind of feels like the same energy. It also felt like maybe you might know a guy named ZDR, who was the guy who kind of busted me on an event that I had happen in my life that I am not proud of. But I know I made a choice that was ultimately better than the worst possible choice I could have made, even though what I did wasn't exactly the quote unquote best moment of my life. And I'm just not going to share that information, okay? I choose not to share that one because that one's a little bit personal. And I already did it once. I don't need to do it again. If you want to go find out what I said, go onto YouTube, type in ZDR. It looks like an old man with his mouth open going like that. And I shared a story about my abuse and something that I was faced with in my life that changed my outlook on how I viewed the world. And my world was rocked so bad I went crazy. Then after that, for 6 months after that event, I was hospitalized for 6 months after I had that happen. So, it wasn't like my brain was in the healthiest spots, So I'm not going to say that what I said or thought wasn't wrong to say or do or think or do, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm not I am accountable for it. I am. But at least I know I made the ultimate right choice rather than the wrong choice. And that's all I really need to say about it. Just like, a lovely friend of mine that I wasn't trying to hurt, unintentionally hurt. I gotta let it go. Can't keep wondering if what I'm doing makes any difference to them whatsoever. If it did, it would have made a difference by now. When you come back down this way, will you bring the green and your meal is here in the office when you want it? Okay. So this is my new mouse pad with my Merciless Mercy design here. And I thought, I got to get myself my own little mat here so that now I don't need to put down those little claws anymore. You know what I'm saying? The reason I bought those little handkerchiefs in the first place, and I might use them from time to time to make sure I keep this a little bit cleaner, because when I smoke over everything, and I get ash everywhere, and I don't want this mouse pad not to work, okay? I need it to be a mouse pad, not just a decoration, too. So, and like I said, people who are here for that, they understand, People who are still here because, are still here because of that. They understand, People who are still here. I'm checking out my sound, too. It sounds really good. Good. I wanted to see who was on right now. Is there anybody out there that I know doing any kind of streams right now? Michael's not on, so I can't go say hi to Michael. Tarot Mama's on. Ooh, she's a good tarot reader too. Definitely go check out Tarot Mama though, guys. She's another one of those awesome tarot readers out there that I really think does a very good job with her tarot reading. In fact, I think I'm going to shout her out, even though I'm not in competition with any other tarot reader. Nothing. Never been in competition with them because what they do and what I do. Yeah, I know you're not trying to troll. Like I said, I have a pretty good sense of humor, okay? I can take a joke. I can take a hit. I'm just not going to lie to you. Things like when you start talking about people with special needs and that kind of stuff, that's TOS stuff, then I don't really want to hear it. But if you're just busting my balls and giving me a little bit of a thing there, hi, class hippie, how's the work going? How is the job all treating you? Hopefully it's treating you well. I go to Tarot Mama for readings every once in a while. I need to check up too, just like you guys. I do go to other readers to check in on me sometimes to make sure I'm on the right path for me. And I always take their advice. to heart, and I kind of think about what I could have learned from it, what the universe is trying to teach me through them. What do I need to hear that my guides need them, someone else to verify it for me, to validate it for me? You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way we can get this done together, guys. Yeah. Yeah, still, I saw one of my friends had just popped up on stream, and yep, I'm still not welcomed there. So I just kind of not worried about it anymore. Well, I'm glad you do, because I do try very hard to make these very welcoming times when, people are just kind of coming to, find a little bit of guidance. Maybe just talk about some shit, bust balls, laugh, talk about why I feel like I am feeling, and how can I best go about, self-correcting or not self-correcting. Sometimes you don't, sometimes we overcorrect. It's not, not rocket science, Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What the heck? This my keyboard does not like me today. That's the second time the batteries have tried to escape on me. I mean, I'm using this stupid keyboard. Yeah, there's a battery. Okay. Make sure my keyboard is working now. Jesus Christ. Like, what the heck happened there? I try to make, like I said, try to make them as interesting as possible, and try to be here for people, and try to make it a nice, they've got people out there who have party vibes out there. There are people out there who have calming, cool collective. You're coming here for a reason. You're not just coming here for a tarot reading. You're coming here for my vibe, for maybe my little stories, my little speeches. Maybe you're here just because you like the sound of my voice, you like my look, you like my jib, whatever the case may be. I don't care what your reason is for being here. You know what I'm saying? You may love my sexy self, and my wife says, go ahead, drool all you want, he's mine. So there, Currently trying to work on my tarot deck and get all the meanings redone there, and get that going so that I can have that printed off and stuff like that. It's a pretty big list there. So, there we go. Oh, yeah, you're funny. You're hilarious. Do backflips. I can barely get up out of this chair with this cane sometimes. Are you talking about backflips? Honey, they want me to start doing backflips. I don't know if I can continue this dream.
Only if you have Schwarzenegger for
Only if I have the Schwarzenegger to tell me if I have What is it? What was that commercial? I didn't even watch the damn Super Bowl. I don't even know who won. I think it was the 49ers, but don't quote me on it. Because it was like in overtime the last time I checked. So, okay, Super Bowl. Let's find out who won the Super Bowl.
Probably 49ers.
Nope, the Chiefs won.
No.
Yep, by
Fuck.
3 points.
Fuck.
Oh, I know they were down pretty much the whole game up until the last little bit of it. So
Well, they must have rallied if they went into overtime.
they did rally, I guess. So.
Ow.
I need my light though.
Oh, sorry.
Because you can't see the cards with the overhead lights on. That's why I got the ring light so that it would be a little bit better. Oh, I got to show you this thing here. Watch. Watch this fun, cool shit. Okay, different light settings now to make it look a little bit different. Then we got like different colors. So we got different colors. Like I can make it go like this. Do you get the dark motion going? Okay. How about this? How about some rainbow action, huh? Now, let's just make it go a little bit faster. And I can change the intensity of it. If I want it to be higher or lower in intensity.
Higher.
Well, I can't have it that higher because otherwise you won't be able to see the cards. But then we got that. You know? Yeah, strip club.
Hey. Stop it.
Oh, damn it. She said I can't show you my man nipples now. Sorry, they're only for her. Welcome to the Unknown Prophet Strip Club, where this big fat dude will not take his clothes off. You can pay me $20 right now to do that.
To keep my clothes on.
To keep my clothes on.
Man, this just took a really weird turn.
It took a dark turn, my wife said. Took a dark turn. Oh, did you happen to bring smokables with you?
Oh, it's in green?
Yeah. When you're done eating, I don't know when your ride's coming though. 12?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go get it before you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we're gonna go back to normal.
Helpful twat.
Helpful twat. Nice soft light now, if I want it and stuff like that. You know, as much of a sexy beast as I am, I know, girls, hold back. I don't want you to start storming the screen or anything like that. As much of a sexy beast as I am, my wife says she's got all the zombie equipment she needs to take care of your ass. She's got her prosthetic, so she'd like to see you try.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, we have a very unique relationship. We've both had very varying different upbringings, sexual experiences, life experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes our crazies don't even make sense to us, but we just go with the flow on it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I thought the 49ers were going to take it.
Damn it.
Oh, well. Sucks to be them. No, I kind of want to go watch the highlights. Because that had to be a good game.
Didn't I tell you? With a low-scoring game, it was a slugfest, probably.
Yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong, honey. In fact, I'm saying you're right.
What I ordered versus what I got.
Any little something I can have in that pile of food you got? You know, like a chip or anything? You're sick. I don't care.
This one is your turn. Yeah. Unless you would prefer to see it.
I don't care. Which one would you want me to have?
I'd like to have it.
Okay, the yogurt thing is yours.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. I didn't think so.
I'll be right back, guys. No, just I'm looking. Hey, okay, sorry about that, guys. I just got back here. I'm gonna be leaving a little bit early today, guys. My back's starting to hurt, and I need to order some food or get some food in me. So I'm gonna go take care of myself a little bit and do some self care for a little bit. So I know it's a little bit of not as long of a stream as I normally have, but I will be back tomorrow, and this time I will not oversleep, hopefully. So I will see you guys next time. We're gonna go. We're gonna search for someone to go raid right now. I got a couple of ideas. She's not on. Otherwise, I would do it.
Yeah, he's been starting out later.
So, she's not on. It's either. Okay, we have two different places we can go. We can go to a 420 streamer that's a chilled lady, or we can go to a happy, infectious lady who plays a lot of games and giggles real hard. Which one do we want?
Giggles!
My wife says giggles. Okay, well, then I'm going to go do it, and I'm going to enjoy that. Fine, Brett. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Well, as soon as I get this. Because I would like to maybe even not to watch Angel or anything like that and work on the book thingy I want to work on instead. So I might not. But that means I have to sit up in this chair to do it. And I don't want to be up in this chair right now.
Dear, my book. Oh, yes, my sweet.
And I also want to start smoking some pot. And that means I'm going to get high.
As fuck.
And that will probably make me tired.
Meanwhile, the cat is literally trying to climb the walls.
My kitty cat has issues.
That's an understatement. Oh, wait. Come on now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here I go.
Hey.
Well, it looks like...
All right, we're going to go to the 420 streamer then. I gotta go get. All right. Here's my raid message. We're going to shout her out before we go there. She is the most mellow, laid-back stoner you will ever meet, but she is hella nice, hella beautiful person. She is a 420 content creator, but she's one of the sweetest, loving hearts you'll ever meet. She's always treated me well, and I just want to go show her a little bit of love. So why not, right?
Fuck yeah.
So I expect you all to go follow along with me. I don't care if it's just 5 minutes of your time. I don't care if it's 2 minutes of your time. Give her a little bit of a chance. Vibe with her a little bit. If she's not your vibe, go ahead. If you got to go take self-care like I've got to go do by getting something to eat in you or going to lay down or doing ever, please go do that first, guys. And always, remember, I want to say thank you once again for everyone who came to my celebration on this weekend. I congratulate all the winners. Congratulate to everyone who was there. It was a very nice, vibey time for us. So, just want to say thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to head on out by rating my very good friend, Chilled Leo, and she's, like I said, an awesome content creator, and I just, you'll see it when I get there. I haven't rated her for a while either, so let's get the raid started. We'll see you tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.